Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the first ever Q&A on YouTube. I hope you guys have all had a fantastic day so far. Let me see if I can get this audio just right. All right, that looks good. What's up, guys? I have a different setup now. I got a green screen now against the wall. As you saw at the last video, we've been using the green screen. I've been changing up a lot of stuff. But I hope you guys are well. We're going to do kind of a super casual, just chill. You guys can ask whatever. I'll answer any questions you throw at me. That's pretty much how this entire stream is going to go. So go ahead and start asking away. Stream setup video coming soon. I already have a stream setup video. I did the video about 2 months ago talking about all the different stuff I use. How do you aim? Sorry for caps. Aim is always going to be just based on how much practice you do and how much time you're willing to put into it. The better you get at aiming is completely depending on how much time you're putting into the game. Because if you're really practicing every day, your aim is going to get better. It takes about 6 months to develop good aim, and then it takes years to develop aimbot Calvin type of aim. Do you have a girlfriend? Nope, I'm single. How did you get so good? I do not feel like I'm that good, but whatever I am now, whatever you consider how I play now, I consider just kind of mediocre just by playing and playing and playing and playing. How old are you? I am 20 years old. What sensitivity do you use? My DPI is 800 and my in-game sensitivity is 5. Could you please express your feelings for the new ult charge change? I think it is a fantastic system. If you guys don't know what they changed, let me move my mic here a little bit. They made it so that whenever you use your ultimate, it's instantly drained and you can't get it refunded. Like before, Genji would draw his blade, and in his animation of him drawing out his blade, if he got killed, he would get his ultimate back for when he respawns. And I never thought that that was fair. And so they finally changed it. So even when he pulls out the blade, like in the animation gets killed, he now no longer gets the refund. And I really like that. Do you play League at all? No. Unless you're talking about Rocket League, sometimes. Do you like to play Genji? I like to play Genji, but I don't know. I just like playing heroes that can really deal damage at a far range. For Genji, though he can deal damage at a range, his projectile, the shurikens he throws, is so slow. So I don't like it as much. He's fun sometimes. He's a nice change of pace, but I really like to stick to more Hanzo, sometimes Pharah. I haven't been playing her as much lately. And the hit scan players. Where'd you get the Overwatch cap? Oh, I got this at I forget. I've had it for a couple months now. Right before I went on a trip to Las Vegas, I went to the mall and it was at one of the stores. Oh, it was probably Hot Topic. That's probably where I got this. How's college going? College is going okay. I'm so bored of it because every single day in school, I'm just thinking about what I'm going to do for the next video, thinking about, you know, different parts I have for this setup coming in, how am I going to fit the time in to get everything put together. But college is okay. It can be stressful though, trying to balance a lot of the homework with uploading, editing, and all that stuff. But yeah, iDubbbz or Rice Scum, please like me. All right, dude, I like you. I'm definitely more of an iDubbbz guy. I never even watched Rice. I knew who Rice Scum was, but I've always watched iDubbbz as far back as I can remember. When he first started getting big, I think iDubbbz is one of my favorite people to watch. Do you think an Overwatch YouTuber rap/diss track would be fun to watch? Wink, wink. Hey, Blackwatch. What were we supposed to do? An interview together? I believe that's Crashy. But yeah, I think something like that would be cool. A diss track in the Overwatch community. I don't know, because we see the diss tracks from people that have like millions of dollars and they can kind of just throw money to get this music video well done and get this really nice mix put together. But you know, with YouTubers like us, even probably beside Muselk, like the rest of the YouTubers don't have the money really to put together something like what we were all used to, so it'll look really crappy. But it could be fun if someone pull it off, right? Did you get your 144 hertz monitor? Wait, did your 144 hertz monitor better your game? I don't know how much it bettered my game, but what I was seeing in game, okay, technically to answer your question, yes, it kind of bettered my game, but not a lot. Why is your name Nateson? My name is Nateson because I was trying to come up one day. If you guys don't know, a long time ago, my YouTube channel was called Reflex, just Reflex, because I thought it'd be cool. That was back when I did like all Call of Duty videos. And then I remember I was on vacation, because this is back when I was in middle school, and I was like, man, I need to come up with something that's unique and original, something that's just not a word. Like, I want to come up with an actual name, something creative. So then I just started playing around with my name. I was writing out different things that could be Nate, and eventually I got on Nateson. I was like, okay, maybe Nateson could work, and here we go. I think Nateson is really cool. I like the way it looks. I think I could put it on a t-shirt. Whoops, sorry, I keep hitting you guys in the mouth here. All right, or technically it would be the ear. I think Nateson would look good, and I like the way it sounds, so yeah. Do you play anything besides Overwatch? I don't play much besides Overwatch. No, I see some people asking about Cuphead. I have not played Cuphead. I don't know if I'm going to get around to it. The closest I've gotten to Cuphead is Dark Souls, and I love the Dark Souls games. If there's anything I was playing other than Overwatch, I play a couple PUBG games with friends every once in a while. I don't really play it that much anymore, and sometimes Hearthstone on my phone. Could you play Rainbow Six Siege? I don't feel like I have the time right now to put into it. I'm just putting all of my time into Overwatch right now. I don't see myself trying to get super competitive with another game, because Rainbow Six is not something I could just pick up casually. If I start playing Rainbow Six, I'd be going hard. I'd be trying to get better at it. But I'm taking that time putting it into Overwatch. What How dropped $5. That's our first super chat of the entire stream. Yo, thank you for dropping a $5. Are you a bomb Winston? I am a terrible Winston player. I live stream like every other night on Twitch. I tried to play Winston last season and it didn't work out. There's something with me and playing heroes that can't deal range damage. I'm just so bad at it. Like Winston, you have to jump onto people and he can only tickle people within 5 feet, and I'm just so bad. But thank you again for the donation. That's super cool, because this is all of my income from YouTube and Twitch, so that's super nice of you. It really helps me out. Do you like Lakey Inspired? No, dude, I hate Lakey Inspired. I just use all of his music for all of my videos, and I'm playing him right now. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Lakey Inspired. Do you have a console? If so, can you make a series? So I originally was going to do a console versus PC comparison video, but the time it takes now to rank up an account to 25 so that I can play comp, I don't really feel like doing that for console. So that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. It's not out of question. If I'm still going to do it in the future, I might, but I'm not thinking about it right this second, but it could come soon. Do you like spicy food? I'm not a big fan of spicy food. I like more greasy food, like hamburgers and french fries. Hobbies apart from Overwatch. Let's see, do I have... I guess like filmmaking is kind of a hobby, but then I also play guitar. I spend a lot of time doing that, and I collect Magic the Gathering cards kind of as a side thing as well. I used to play a long time ago, and I used to make YouTube videos about it on an old channel called MTG Skill. And then I go to GP Vegas for every year as well. I went last year, and I'm gonna go, or this year I'm gonna go again next year. But yeah, I don't know if you guys play Magic, but it's pretty cool. I don't play it, but I collect it. I collect the old cards. I think they're cool. Height? I'm 5'9", I believe, like 5'8", 5'9", something like that. What's your major in college? My major is electronic media. Rice Gum or iDubbbz? I already answered that one. iDubbbz. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do have a dog. Her name's Molly. Maybe I'll bring her on in a second. Do you like the McCree Van Helsing skin? Okay, is it like Heisling? Helsing? I've seen everybody pronounce it different. And yes, I do like the new McCree skin. I know a lot of people give me crap whenever I like a new skin after saying I only play with the defaults, but yeah, some of the new skins that come out are kind of cool, and I actually do like the new McCree skin. Where should I play as McCree, Trace, or Genji? That question's not specific enough. There's too many situations for all those. Best event in Overwatch? Honestly, I think the best event is the Christmas event. That was always my favorite. Best way to grind from Master to GM? Okay, so here's my take on it. For all of you Master players or Diamond players that are really close to Master, if you're wondering how to get to GM, and I've made videos talking about this, but am I too bright? Maybe I need to close that window. It doesn't even look like I have a jawline. It's so bright, but whatever. Going from Master to GM to me was such a mindset change. Like for me, when I started climbing to it, it was really all in my mind, because before it was like I was kind of nervous to be playing in Master because I was always so scared I was going to fall back to Diamond. And I was just like, okay, so I'm barely holding mid-Master because I played at 3700 a lot. And that's where a lot of my old videos, that's the SR of them, around 3700. So you're always like 1 or 2 bad days away from falling back to Diamond. And once my mindset changed from I'm scared to be playing in Master, once it changed from that to I'm tired of being in Master, I want to get up to GM, it just took time. Once I got into the mindset of, okay, I'm just noticing my Masters teammates' mistakes constantly, and I feel like I'm trying to help them through it, but I'm noticing them, that's when I started getting better. And I didn't look at Master as an achievement anymore, because when I first hit it, I was like, dude, this is the coolest thing ever. I mean, I play at Master. Not a whole bunch of people play at Master, you know, compared to the entire player base. But once my mindset changed to, okay, I think it's time for me to start getting GM, that's when I hit GM. That's when I went up. And then everyone was like, oh, Nateson, you're so boosted. You play with top 500 players. Because when I got up to like 3900, yeah, there was some top 500 players I played with, because I played with some season 2 people that I knew back from when we were both stuck in Diamond, and I still played with them now. And so then I was like, all right, guys, if you think I'm boosted, even though people were saying it as just like to be a meme, I guess some people probably meant it to be serious. But then I made it I made Genji a solo queue account, and I took that account from 3,300 to 4,000, almost 4,100 in a week and a half. Only solo queue. So yeah, it feels like it was all mindset. I feel like I'm still Master mechanics wise, but my mindset is completely different. But yeah. That's all I have to say about that. That was a long answer. You said you love Dark Souls. Which is your favorite boss? I love Dark Souls too. That is a great question. Okay, am I allowed to consider Bloodborne a Souls game? In my book, I do consider Bloodborne a Souls game. You guys put in the chat. I want to see, is Bloodborne a Souls game? Because there are the Dark Souls game that are available to everyone on PC, but then there's also Bloodborne that's only PS4. And I consider Bloodborne a Souls game. Yes, no, no. Yes, it's like 50-50. All right, okay, I'll do my favorite boss from both. Okay, Bloodborne is my favorite Souls game. No, oh man, everyone's so torn on this. I thought it'd be a lot of yeses. My favorite boss is the last boss in the Bloodborne DLC. The white skeleton alien looking thing with the giant like shrimp hammer. Okay, I know that sounds really dumb if you've never seen the game before. I forget what the boss's name was, but that boss was so freaking hard, and that was my favorite boss. But then from Dark Souls, the actual Souls games, I think my favorite boss may have been, is it Yorm the giant? You got this sword that could shoot like a giant wind hurricane at someone, or just a wind gust, and I thought that was the coolest boss ever. I'd never seen anything like it. Orphan of Cost, that's the name. Yeah, Jeffrey the Turtle. Oh, by the way, Jeffrey is from my Twitch streams as well. Yeah, thank you, Jeffrey. Orphan of Cost, that's the one. And yeah, Yorm the Giant with the wind sword you would get. I love that one. Even though that's not a tough boss fight, it's pretty easy. Usually get second try every time. That was a fun fight. And we did get a donation. JC, dropping a $5. Not a question. Just thank you for being a great person. And I hope you continue to do what you love. Man, you guys are so nice. JC, dude, seriously, thank you so much. When I read comments like that, that's just like, that just makes my day. Thank you so much, JC. Can you explain how you're sexy? I can't, because I'm not. Do you have a job? I do YouTube and Twitch full time. It's all my income. I do this. Well, I do it full time with college on the side. That's how I look at it. Because I do part-time this, I guess, and part-time college to consider that full-time, but I don't look at college as even part of my time. The entire time in school, I'm thinking about this stuff. Can you set up a meetup in Waterloo or Toronto? I'm very far away from that, so unfortunately, no. Where are you from? I'm from Ohio. I live in the United States. Are you going to switch over to Destiny 2 or Battlefront 2? If I were to play any of those, it would be Destiny 2, and I already have it pre-ordered, so I'll be playing it on stream. I don't know if there's going to be any videos. If I really get sucked into the game and I'm having a lot of fun with it, I think it would be something I'd do, you know. Curtis Sims, that's a familiar name. Drop in $5. My dog found one of your socks the other day. Why don't you join my Cuphead tournament with my Discord lobby? A Cuphead tournament, man. I don't even have the game yet. That would be pretty cool though. One of my friends is actually really good at Cuphead. His name's MTG McQuacks, and he streams it sometimes. But that's funny. Your dog. Curtis Sims is an old friend, chat. He's someone I know IRL. If this is, I'm pretty sure it's the same guy I'm thinking of. Did you play any other games beside Overwatch? Yeah, a little bit of PUBG and a little bit of Hearthstone, and that's it. What's your favorite meta? My favorite meta was Season 1. We all had no idea what we were doing. We eventually started playing a lot of Reaper and McCree, and that's really, and Zarya, and that's all we knew. But Season 1 was my favorite, and that was a long time ago. Do you have a Discord server? Yes. If you type in discord.gg/Nateson, then you will pull up my server. I have a partnered server, which is really cool. Oh, dude, I have a sweatshirt, a Discord partner shirt. It's the coolest thing. This is the only thing I've gotten after all this YouTube and Twitch stuff. Officially a Discord partner. Here it is. It's so cool. Also, Summit 1G shirt. Oh, another donation. Holy crap, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Joseph Ingerman dropping a $5. Keep up the high quality content and congrats on almost hitting 80,000. You deserve it, man. Dude, I don't know if I deserve any of this. This is way too much. Just everything is so much to take in. But thank you so much, man. Yeah, we're about to hit 80,000. It'll probably be within like the next day or two. Maybe 3 days from now? But yeah. Favorite Overwatch map? My favorite map? That's a good question. It's gonna be Hollywood. I think I have so much fun every time Hollywood pops up. You guys know me, and I love playing Hanzo. I love the streets phase of Hollywood. I can just get up on top of the sets, the wooden parts of the sets, and just start launching arrows. It's fun. And another, oh my, there's so many donations. Holy crap. Eric Carmen dropping a $10 donation. Holy crap. How do you find enough time to play without getting triggered? I love you. I love you too, Eric. How do I find enough time to play without getting triggered? So I'm not going to act like I never get triggered and I never get pissed. And I hope I don't come across as that in my videos because I get tilted sometimes. Not as much as I used to. I kind of worked through it, but you eventually... And I feel like the people that get triggered are the people that are really trying to improve the most. And then when you die to other people in game, when you get outplayed, it really sucks because it's like it's putting you in your spot. And you just know that you have so much more to learn and so much better to become. You eventually just work through it. Just keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. And you just don't get outplayed as much and you don't get as many chances to get triggered. But you also, after a while, and for me, it wasn't until I got older. It took me to get to like 18. When I was 18, I think I really stopped getting triggered as much as when I was like 15, like 14, 15 when I first started playing games. It's just because you've been through it all. You know, you've seen it all. It doesn't really piss you off anymore. That's kind of how I look at it. That's a good question though. And thank you again, Eric. That's super cool. How many accounts do you have and what is your favorite tank? I have 3 accounts. I have Nateson, which is the old Nateson account. I have Genji, which is the old Nateson account. And then I have Nelson. So 3 accounts. One of them is GM. Genji is GM. Nateson, or now Nateson, is like 1 game away from GM. And Nelson, which I haven't put enough time in, is like mid-diamond. Do you like pizza with pineapples? Oh man, this is worse than political questions. Guys, don't hate me, please. Don't hate me. I do like pineapple on pizza. Not a lot, just a little bit. But you can't just hate on it if you haven't tried it, okay? I understand how terrible it sounds, and pineapple on pizza sounds terrible, but it's really not bad. Like, just a little bit. Not a lot of pineapple. Not a lot of pineapple. I'd like to unsub. No, don't unsub, man. We're almost at 80,000. We're losing progress. But I like pineapple on pizza. Just a little bit, but it's not bad. What are your top 4 favorite songs? I don't know what my top 4 favorite are. My top 4 favorite are, but I will tell you my number 1 favorite song. And I think I found my number 1 song actually like within the past 2 months. It's called Weight of This World by the Kingston Springs. It's kind of an indie band no one's really heard of. I heard the song first on Spotify through the Discover Weekly feature. If you guys don't have Spotify, you should definitely get it for that feature alone. This is not a sponsored video. And yeah, it's just that song got recommended on my sidebar and I was like, dude, this song is amazing. So Weight of This World by the Kingston Springs, I can't talk, is my favorite song. And Jonah Kearns dropping a tenner. They're the type of Overwatch player everyone should strive to be. Your positivity revived my love for the game. Thank you so much, man. I try to be positive as much as possible, and I'm certainly never toxic. I never just start, you know, talking trash on my teammates. But you know, that's just so kind. Another 5 from Curtison. Since I gave you $10, can you boost me out of silver because the new Dust 2 is bad, and can I contact you through your Discord? Yeah, sure. If you send me a friend request, Curtis, I'll accept it. Yeah, I heard they completely redid Dust 2 in Counter-Strike. That's so cool. It's funny because Counter-Strike was one of the first FPS games I got on my laptop, which it was just a laptop back then. And that was one of my first games. So Dust 2 is iconic to me. And so now that they changed it and kind of updated it, makes me feel old. I think I got the notification from Jonah twice for that $10. So Jonah, I don't know if you meant to donate that $10 twice, but if you did again, you left the same message. Thank you so much, man. What how drop in a tenner? I really hope you're not a fan of Ohio State. If you are, not that big of a deal. You're still a homie. MSU Spartans for life. Pineapple on pizza is dope. Oh, dude, I'm so glad you said that. Pineapple on pizza is dope. But I honestly, I don't watch a lot of football or basketball. Or okay, I guess I should say college. I like the NFL. But if you're talking football and stuff, I don't really care that much about Ohio State. I guess if I like had to root for someone, I guess since all of my neighbors, all my friends and family would root for OSU. So I find myself at parties for OSU, but I don't really care about the team that much. My favorite team's New York Giants, by the way, if you care. And football. New York Giants. Eli Manning. We're struggling this year. So it's not looking good. Eli probably needs to see the old bench. Probably needs to retire, but yeah. But thank you. I didn't really expect any donations. You guys are going crazy. Thank you so much. Please bring your pet. Maybe in a little bit. I think she might be sleeping downstairs in the cage, and I don't want to wake her up, but I might, you know. Summit 1G shirt. I'm a huge fan of Summit 1G. Also, I'm a huge fan of, here, see, this is good for the camera. I'm a huge fan of supporting streamers. So if you guys have streamers you like on Twitch and whatnot, go buy their t-shirt. Like if you have the money to spend on it, just go buy their merch. It's so cool. And it's like, it's a good conversation starter. There's been times where people walk up to me, mostly at my school. They're like, dude, you watch Summit? Because it's not every day you see someone walking wearing a Tim the Tatman shirt. I have one of those as well, or a Summit shirt. So it's cool. Yes, I'm a huge Summit 1G and huge Tim the Tatman fan. Viking Brum 16, dropping 5. Excuse me. How do you keep a win streak without getting nervous? I'm at my season high and I'm terrified of playing. Sorry, I don't know why I keep burping. I'm not professional, everybody. My apologies. That's a great question, Viking. I actually made a video on ranked anxiety before, and the biggest, since it's all in your mind, you really just have to exercise your mind into thinking, okay, it's not a big deal if I lose. And that's where it starts. It's not a big deal if you lose. Hey, if you lose a game, who cares? You play some more later, you can win some more. That's really the only way of looking at it, because it's all up here and we all go through it. Not a single person does not go through that. Eric dropping a 20. Oh my gosh, Eric, dude, you're insane. Can we get some love for him in the chat and everybody else donating? I mean, that's crazy. You guys, if there's a heart emote, just start spamming the heart emote in the chat. Gotta stay on top of Nate's Love Mountain. That's like a band album. It sounds like Nate's in Love Mountain. Yeah, that's an album. Do you accept friend requests of fans or not? Unfortunately, I do have a policy where I don't accept friend requests, because if I accept one, I have to accept them all, because it's not fair if I just pick and choose, you know? I learned my lesson about that early on. At first, I was accepting everyone, but then it's like my friend list started getting too full, and I started having to turn people away, and I felt terrible. So now it's like no matter what happens, I just have that policy of I can't accept it. You know, I would love to, though, but you have to understand, like, it's just not fair, because I can't just pick and choose it. But thanks for asking, though, man. Another 5 from Jonah. LO, now that was an accident, but oh well, you deserve it, my dude. Jonah, that's so kind of you, man. Thank you so much. Hey, Nateson, how are you today? Hey, thank you, Faded. I'm doing actually really well. Today's been a fantastic day. I woke up this morning. I, like, thumbtacked my green screen to the wall so it doesn't take up as much space. I got some lights in here. I'll show you. Yeah, we're getting professional. I don't have, like, the umbrella part on it yet. Yeah, and I have my camera charging in the corner, getting ready to make some YouTube videos. I have a professional microphone coming on the way so that I can, you know, make the audio without it hurting your guys' ears, like my last video. I'm sorry. like the green screen parts. But yeah, just been working. What percent of skill do you think is aim? So I'm going to assume you're asking that question in the sense of Overwatch. How much is aim? How much of skill is your aim? I think in Overwatch, aim is probably like 60%. 60% of skill in Overwatch is aim, and then the rest is going to be your game sense and your positioning. But it's going to change on heroes because, you know, we look at like Winston players and Symmetra players that don't necessarily need that aim. So it's kind of different. But yeah. Do you watch Tim the Tap Man a lot? I do. Almost every morning when I wake up, he's still usually streaming, so I watch him. And then late at night as well. Sometimes when I'm playing, I'll just throw a stream on my second monitor and I'll turn the volume all the way down. And I just kind of look over whenever I die or in between rounds, or, you know, whatever. And then I just kind of watch him casually throughout the day. I almost always have a stream going. I'm a huge fan of just watching streams as I do whatever throughout the day. Have you ever played OSU? It has... Is that how you pronounce it? I know people talk about that mouse game. Is it OSU or like OSU? It has really improved my aim since I started playing. I've never played it, Viking. I'm glad you asked, though, and I'm glad you reminded me of that, because I think maybe I need to try it. Everybody seems to be playing that, and it looks kind of cool. What do you guys think? Should I play it? Should I try it? Winston needs 100% aim, 0% positioning. You're exactly right. Man, you guys know what's up with this game. Can you try and pronounce my name? Is it Kiel Alvair? Did I get close? I don't know. Do you have any advice for small Overwatch YouTubers? That's a good question, Icy. Or Icy. Since I have no idea how my channel took off in the first place, I guess the only good advice I have is make sure that the content you're making is the type of content that you enjoy making. And it's the type of work that you're willing to put hours into and willing to get nothing in return just because you enjoy it. Because let's say you do just blow up but you're not happy with the content. And when I talk blow up, I mean like get bigger than me, because I'm a nobody, guys. 80,000 kind of sounds cool, but that's nothing. I'm nobody compared to everyone else. If you were to blow up past 100,000 and it's videos that you hate making, your life is going to be miserable. It's going to be cool at first, but it's going to be miserable. So just make sure the content you make is something that you're proud and joyous about. That's the only thing I can say. Do you play Payday 2? I do not. And Eric, dropping another file. Man, you guys are on fire with these donos. Oh my goodness. So how does one become part of your inner circle? Become part of my inner circle? You mean like my friends and whatnot? It's pretty much just everyone, the people I know IRL. It's funny because there are some friends I met on the internet, and I only knew them through the internet. And you guys may know them as, if I've ever talked about them on my Twitch streams, Ranch, McQuacks, and Wedge from the Mana Source. They're all Magic the Gathering YouTubers, and I met them back in like 2013, 2012 when the MTG community on YouTube really started to pick up, and I made videos back then. And so we've been talking ever since. We'd be in Skype just hanging out, and it's funny because I was like 17 at the time, and they're all like 28, 20, so I'm like the young kid. And it wasn't until a couple months ago we went to Las Vegas. We all did, for the first time met each other, and we're all over the world. I'm in Ohio, one of them is in New York, another one in Alaska, and another one in Canada, and we all went to Las Vegas a couple months ago to meet for the first time. It was the coolest thing ever. But it's kind of weird like how I make my friends. Like my best friends are adults. And then also Rabbit in the chat is another one of my best friends. I've known him since we were like 5. He's probably like my closest friend out of everyone is Rabbit. How can you come back in Hanzo? How do you combat the I don't know what your question means, but I think I know what you mean. How do you combat the Hanzo haters? The only way, when you pick Hanzo, and all of you Hanzo players have seen this, or even just playing the game, you've seen someone pick Hanzo and the rest of your team just starts hating on them. The only way for you, the Hanzo player, to combat that is proving yourself. There is no other way. You can't fix it. You can't be like, just give me a chance, man. Just give me a chance. I mean, you can try to like work with them a bit, but the best way, the only way is by proving yourself. You start landing headshots, they will shut up. Once you're in that kill feed, they will shut up. And so if you're playing Hanzo, I hope you're playing it because you're comfortable landing shots. You'll be fine. If you trust yourself to land shots, you will be fine. Are you love me? Yes, Joy. I are love you. I was a young kid too when I started playing Magic when I was 8. Oh man, you started early. I actually envy you. I wish I started early. I probably got into it when I was 13. Almost a decade ago, man. That's crazy. How am I this old? You guys know it's been 10 years since the orange box came out as of like this week. 10 years ago since that orange box, Team Fortress 2, Portal 1, the Half-Life 2s. 10 years. We're getting so freaking old. Some of you guys may not remember the orange box, but crazy. Do you love cheese? I'm not a big fan of cheese. It's rare when I eat it. Do you ever play Overwatch on console? I play all mouse and keyboard, baby. Logitech G Pro. Sponsored. I'm just kidding. It's not sponsored. Will you stream PUBG or Fortnite? I'm not really into those games right now. I put about 100 hours into PUBG over the past couple of months, and I just kind of got burnt on it. Once they changed the map, apparently they are in the works of a new map. I'll come back. Yeah. Please respond. How do you get a queue? How do I get a queue? I don't know what you mean. I just get friends on. I usually like to play with one tank player and one healer player, so I never have to worry about anything. I just hit GM today. I just want to put that out there. Yo, Mika, Wenzel, that's awesome. I know the feeling. I had that feeling recently. That is such a cool feel. It's such a satisfying feeling when you're working so hard to get a rank, just trying to get better, and you finally hit it. Whether or not you win or lose that next game, whether you stay in or fall out, you hit the rank. You're proud of it. It's so satisfying. When are you getting a haircut? Okay, I know what you're... Don't make fun of the hair, guys. I know I'm not good on the looks, but soon, okay? The last time I got a haircut, probably 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago. That was probably 3 or 4 months ago. How is Sinatra like in person? I've never met him. Bro, I'm in Ohio too. Where at in Ohio are you from? I'm in the Kent-Akron area. I'm from Columbus. I'm like right in it. Are you wearing basketball shorts? You know I am. I'm just sitting at home at my desk. Yeah. Nothing but basketball shorts for me. Do you respect console players? Yeah, absolutely, because I was one of them. I grew up on console. There's no way I can't respect console players. I respect it because that's what gets casual people into competitive gaming. I think it's like the gateway drug. I look at console as the gateway drug to true gaming, which is PC is when you get super competitive. You know, it's just the way I kind of jokingly look at it. Yeah, I respect console. I grew up on console playing it with my friends. That's how I learned to appreciate FPS video games. You live very close to me. Yeah, Columbus kids. Do you like Portal? And if so, can you do a video on it? Let me show you guys something. Do I like Portal? Well, your screen's going to change here. Do I like Portal? I like Portal so much that it's my background on my PC. Yeah, that's GLaDOS from the game. Yeah, you could say I like Portal just a little bit. I think it's the... Story-wise, I think it's the coolest video game that's ever been made. So interesting to me. Just the entire concept is awesome. Where do you get most of your music? If you're talking about for my videos, I just go on Lakey Inspired's YouTube channel. If you're talking about listening just for me and listening to music on like my Twitch streams, Spotify is where I go. Do you like Fortnite? I have not played it. What's your favorite color? Blue, baby. Always blue. Do you accept American Express? I have, honestly, I don't know how the YouTube... If you're talking about donations, I have no idea how it works. You'd have to click through and see if it accepts it. How old are you? I'm 20. And I need tips for top 500. Can you help? I can't give you any genuine advice because I've never been top 500 myself. Maybe I can get tips from you though if you hit it. What's your opinion on Green Day? I love the band. Boulevard Broken Dreams is one of my favorite songs. Actually, I was trying to learn the lyrics to it the other night and play it on guitar. I mean, I'm a terrible singer, but you know, sometimes when I'm just like alone and just chilling and playing, you try to sing. But yeah, I love that song. Have you tried Dead Cells? I have not. What do you use to record your gameplay? To record all of the gameplay that you guys see on the YouTube channel, I use Marillis Action. It's the best program, at least because I haven't gone searching in the past 2 years for a new one. I think Action is the best program out there for people to use. It's $30 though, so if you're on a budget, you may not want to do that. You just may want to toy around with OBS because OBS is free. But don't get fraps. Don't get fraps. And I've tried them all. Except in the past 2 years. If they have come out with anything new, I haven't done it. I haven't used Shadowplay as much, but Action is the best. Because my favorite part about Action is that you can split the audio tracks into 2 different things. You can have audio for your game and the computer sounds, and then you can also have a separate audio track for your mic. So you can like balance the volume for it, and it's pretty cool. What graphics card do you have? I have a GTX 1080, and that's thanks to YouTube. You know, you guys watching my videos, that's the only reason I have the graphics card I have. Up until then, it was like $100 and $200 graphics cards. I mean, I had nothing. But now I have a computer that can actually play games. All because of you guys, which is the coolest thing ever. And same with like this microphone. I don't mean to scare you guys real fast, but this microphone was possible because of you guys as well. Copy that, Alpha. This is a microphone that was possible because of YouTube. Over. I got this XLR microphone, and I got a Yamaha preamp with it as well, and it has special effects on it, and it's cool. And yeah, I could have never had a nice microphone if it wasn't for all of you guys on YouTube. You guys are the best. Yeah, it's scary. How much is your computer now? I don't know. I'm not keeping track of the prices. If you can see my complete layout if you go on my Twitch channel. If you go to Twitch and just type in Nateson, you will see the specs down below, and it shows all my parts. You're not a nobody, Nateson. Us fans love you for who you are, so don't change, my man. Mr. Anonymous, I love you, dude. You guys are so nice. Sometimes my Twitch chat can be mean to me, but you guys are super cool here on YouTube. I need to do this more often. Would you play Rainbow Six Siege again? I answered this a little bit earlier, but I don't think I can, man. It's gonna take up too much of my time because I know I'm gonna try to be someone getting better at it, and that's gonna take a lot of time. But I'm currently playing Overwatch, trying to get better at that. So that. Save me, I'm lost in the comments. I caught it. I caught that comment, Truth. Do you watch Game of Thrones? I do not watch Game of Thrones, actually. Should I watch Game of Thrones? I don't know if... Is it really worth it? I know it's popular, but I watch a lot of Parks and Rec and The Office on Netflix. That's what I spend a lot of my time doing. And I have HBO Now. I use my friend's account, and I've been watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's the closest I've gotten to Game of Thrones, just because it's HBO. Curb Your Enthusiasm. They came out with a new season. How do you feel about DeFran being unbanned? He served his sentence. You know, Blizzard decided a punishment they thought was fitting, and you know, that's really nothing I have to think about it. It's just like, okay, he served his punishment. He served his time. What's your next golden gun? My next golden gun may be Anna. Even though she's considered one of the worst heroes like to pick right now, it may be Anna. The few times I've played Anna, I've had a lot of fun lately. What's your Discord again? Discord.gg/Nateson. Are you racist? What do you think? No. Do you have or had a girlfriend? I had one, yes, but I do not have one. I had one in high school. We dated for like 2 years in high school. It was it's right when we got freshman summer, at the beginning of summer year. We started dating, and we broke up like a week or two after senior year. So we dated like most of high school. Yeah, that's been like a year and a half probably now away. Nateson is ignoring me. I'm gonna pass out. No, dude, sorry. There's a lot of comments I'm missing. I'm trying to read everybody. Do you still main Roadhog? I do not main Roadhog, but I have been playing him a lot more lately. Are you a zombie? I might be. My face is looking rather white because of this lighting, and my white balance may not be set on my webcam right now, so it might be a little bit off. But no, I'm not a zombie. Any tips on how to practice a new hero? I talked about this in one of my videos. Some people aren't a fan of this method, but if you want to get a new account and just use that account to really practice that hero in competitive and, you know, kind of see where you rank that way and try to spend all of your time on that certain account with the one hero, yeah, that's my way of doing it. Are you a Hanzo main? I am. Oh, you guys know what's cool? I don't think I've talked about this on any of my YouTube videos, but the Genji account, which is my old Nateson account. If you guys remember, you old Nateson watchers, old Nateson viewers, if you remember the Nateson account, I changed its name to Genji, and that account is now number 15 Hanzo, or 14, number 14 Hanzo in North America. We're number 14 Hanzo. Someone in my chat the other day just like posted it in the comments, and I was like, you're kidding. And then I went and looked. I'm like, we're number 14. It's been like a week or two since then, and we're like 20 something now. But yeah, I'm a Hanzo main somehow. Batnick plays Minecraft. Drop in a $20 dono. Oh, holy crap, dude. Thank you so much. Wow, that is too generous. That's a lot of money. I am 10 years old, and I am not a squeaker. Well, I don't scream into the mic, and I made Genji with 203 hours. That's a lot of time. And I'm mid-diamond. I don't know how to avoid people against kids. I love you too. My name is Batnick XX900, and I'm mid-diamond. Look on overbuff. And so you don't know how to avoid people against kids. You know, that was one of my first videos that went big, talking about what to do when you have a younger kid on your team. And the whole point of the video is basically just to tell you, you know, nothing. Treat them the same. Because I was so sick and tired of the Photoshop. I was so sick and tired of people picking on some of the younger players just because the way their voice sounded, just because of their age. I mean, I was fed up. It's such BS. Especially since I find like half the time the younger players are more respectful than people my age or even adults. There's no way to avoid people like that, but you just don't let it affect you, because you know they just like mentally aren't mature. If they're talking down on you for your age, you just know they're not mature. You're already older than, it doesn't matter what your physical age is, you're already older than them. So you just look down on them. You don't have to be disrespectful back. Just know they're not going anywhere in life. That's really all you can do. What's your favorite skin? My favorite skin, I know I talked about how I only use default McCree. Or sorry, all default skins. But I recently changed my Soldier 76 skin to Grillmaster 76. I think Grillmaster is my favorite skin in all of Overwatch. I mean, how do you not like Grillmaster? No, you're right. The guy with the really long username. I take everything I said back. Tracer Graffiti. That's right. I talked about that in one of my videos. That is my favorite. I completely forgot that was a skin. That's why I put her in some of my thumbnails. It's a beautiful skin. Yeah, the guy whose username is like, you know, just 100 different letters. Yeah. Tracer Graffiti. It goes Tracer Graffiti and then Grillmaster 76. Those are my favorite. Popping a cold one with the team. That sounds like it'd be nice right now. Anyone need some refreshments? I'll take a Sprite, which is my favorite soda, by the way. You should put a sub counter on screen. That sounds like something fancy people do. I have no idea how to do that. I could probably figure it out with a tutorial, but not right now. What's your favorite song called again? My favorite song here, I'll put it in chat. What I'm about to put in chat is my favorite song. Nope, I can't type. This is my favorite song. Why don't you use 103 field of view? I think I do. Right? If I don't use 103, then I use like 100. I prefer Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's not bad, but I'm a Sprite guy. Do you add people on Steam? Unfortunately, no, Benz, and I did see your notification pop up during the stream. Genji or McCree? I like playing McCree personally. How did you climb out of Platinum? I made a video on that, but it's just going to be a combination of, you know, just bettering yourself as a player, being positive in game. If people want kind of different advice, I usually tell them this: play Fair Mercy. See what happens. Just play Fair Mercy every game. Below 3,000, play Fair Mercy every game. No excuse not to. Are you in college? Yeah. I'm only taking 3 classes right now, so I can spend most of my time here doing this. But yeah, I'm still in college. What do you think of recycled events? Okay, so I believe Clifterios talked about this as well. So here's the official Nateson opinion on recycled events. If you guys want a little bit of backstory, I'll be short about it. My microphone just literally fell. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, the Halloween event that's going on right now is the same exact Halloween event that went on last year. Some people are not happy that Blizzard used the same exact event and they didn't really change anything. They did add one different like monster in it, but that's it. But I really don't think it's a big deal. Wow, this really won't stay. That's a shame. Okay, well, I'll hold it up like this with my one arm. Man, we are so professional on this YouTube channel. I don't think it's a big deal that they recycled the event, because a lot of people were not playing this time last year. You know, the player base is still growing, so not everybody got a chance to play it. So I think it's okay. Actually, I think it's kind of cool they're doing it again. Like maybe they could have added a little bit more stuff, or maybe added some different models, or I don't know, something. But I don't think it's a big problem that they recycled it. Greetings from Germany. Yo, man. Hey, what's up? On the other side of the world. That's awesome. Nate, please play with Lord Harry. We're not on each other's friend list, unfortunately. Can you 1v1 subscribers? No, because they would beat me and they would show me up and it would be pretty sad. Why are you ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you, Abraham. I don't see your previous comment. I'm sorry. Girlfriend? No. What level are you? What level am I on my account? Like, not rank? My level on Nateson is, or Nostan, is silver border 2-star. That's my level. I can't play with Muselk, dude. He's like too big. I'm a nobody. Remember, I'm a nobody. He would never want to play with me. You should use NCS music for your videos. I did use some of the NCS stuff a while ago. I don't use it anymore. I use almost all Lakey inspired now. Hello from Israel. Yo, man, you guys are all over the world. That's awesome. I want to go to Israel one day. That place looks gorgeous. Say hi to me. Yo, what's up, Mataku? How do I get the girl? Please, man, I love her. Just be yourself, man. If she's not going to take you for who you are, then she's not worth it. You won't be as happy. Damn, he still hasn't seen my question. Sorry, man. Who was that? Is that like Tamaku? I'll try to get your next one. Fave hero? Hanzo. Hello from Dubai, from Scotland, from Britain. Holy crap. Sweden, man, you got from Hawaii. Hawaii, I've been to. That place is gorgeous. Nateson is a love expert. That's what we're doing. That's the next step to the YouTube channel. Love videos. Batnick's dropping a $2 with no message, and then also following it up with a $5, saying, I also kept number 100 Genji on overbuff console for 2 weeks in comp. That is insane, dude, because Genji is pretty tough to play. You helped me get from silver to gold. Remember, you are amazing and awesome. Batnick, dude, thank you so much for the donos. You've been showing a lot of love on the stream, so seriously, man, thank you so much. That's really cool that you capped 100 Genji. Number 100 Genji. That's something to be proud about. Norway, Greece, another Scotland, Malaysia, Canada, Toronto. What is Overbuff? Overbuff is a website that just tracks stats and it shows like your ranking compared to other people. Hardest hero to play in your opinion? Hardest hero? Genji or Tracer. A tie between them probably. You ever had really bad anxiety? Yeah. I mean, just like everyone else. There's like different times in life you got to do something big and it's like you can just feel it in you. And then sometimes it'll just hit you randomly. You know, I'm just like everyone else. I get it. I don't get it a lot, but I get it. Hello from the Gulf. Yo, what's up? Hello from Ohio. What's your full name, Nateson? My full name is Nateson. Please open a Patreon. That's a good question. I got a lot of people saying the same thing on Twitter when I talked about some of my videos getting demonetized. If I were to ever make a Patreon, it would be when I absolutely need the money, and that money would let me keep doing YouTube instead of something else that would happen in my life. So I'm not going to cash in the Patreon check until I absolutely need to, because I'm not just going to set up a Patreon just so I can make more money. I'm not making a lot of money from YouTube, but it's like enough to keep me out of my old grocery store job. I'm not going to open a Patreon just to make more money. I'd only do it if I needed to, That's the way I look at it. So I'm going to save the Patreon card for when something terrible happens. Like all my videos are getting demonetized. I can't make any money, so now I have to go back to a job, or I can keep doing this if Patreon works. That's when I would do it. What do you think of Maximilian Miss making fun of you? People can do what they want. It's kind of funny. Batnick play. Oh, that's Batnick again. $2. Again, you are amazing. Love Batnick. Holy crap, man. Batnick is dropping loads of love on the stream. Can we get the hearts going in the chat again for Batnick? That is super cool of you, man. Do you love me? I love you, Banana. What mic do you use? This is, the mic I'm holding in my hand because my arm fell off my desk and it won't go back on. I use the Audio Technica 2035. I love it. It's only like $150 on Amazon. Summit 1G bought this mic like one day after I did. What are the odds? My t-shirt as well. Yeah, AT 2035. If you look that up, you'll see it. We can't donate from here, so open a Patreon or something, please. Sorry, man. I gotta wait on that Patreon thing because that could come in handy potentially one day if people ever actually did want to do that. But I can't do it now. What mouse do you have? I have a Logitech G Pro. They're about $40-50 on Amazon. It's a good upgrade. I like it. When did you find your main? I found my main when I was going through all the different heroes. Like I just kind of found who I felt natural with, and it was Hanzo for the most part. But yeah, just the people that I enjoyed playing without having to put a lot of thought into it. I'm 20 years old. Sup, mate? Enjoying the Halloween event? I am. I'm still playing comp though. I'm not really doing Junkenstein's Revenge. I've done it a few times. I've seen the cool Reddit clips of people getting like 100 kills with McCree's High Noon. You know, his gun that only has 6 shots, suddenly shooting 100 bullets. I always like the events, but I don't play in them a lot, especially because I already did it last year. Optic or Phase? Phase has Shadowburn, so I'm gonna go with Phase. I'm a huge fan of Shadowburn. What's your favorite movie / TV show? My favorite movie is Goodfellas. My favorite TV show is Parks and Recreation. Parks and Recreation, The Office, Psych. That would be my top 3. Yeah. JC, again, dropping a $5. This time I have a question. What would your ideal partner be like? My ideal partner. Let's see. If I can pick and choose my partner here, it'd have to be somebody that would support me in what I'm doing with this stuff. And by this stuff, I mean like all the YouTube and Twitch. I'd want somebody that just looked at it and was just excited to see how excited I was about it. And then in that way, I would also be like as excited about her, you know, just being in my life. Just someone that would really support me with all this, and someone that's really kind, very kind to other people, like unusually kind, and just puts themselves, you know, beneath other people. Just like someone that so nice to just strangers that they meet and doing nice. Like that's what I look for in partner. Genuine kindness and joy. I don't want someone who's just like super sad all the time. I want a level of joy in them. Fan of Summit 1G? You guessed it, man. Huge fan. And Batnik dropping another 2. Never stop doing what you love. I'm never gonna stop, man. Ever since I got my first laptop in like 2011, I've been making YouTube videos. I knew from the start I wanted to make this like my life, and I have. Even when no one watched my videos, back when I got like 20 views for every video, YouTube was still my life. It's all I wanted to do. It's what I spent all my time doing. So it's funny because you guys now, and I talked about this in an interview I did this past week, everybody watching my videos now, the fact that you're here, you've only seen my stuff for like the past 6 or 7 months. I've been doing this since 2011 across different channels. So it's kind of cool. I'm never going to stop. I love it. I'll stop when I get bored, when it's not for me anymore. When I find a new passion, that's when I will stop. It's going to be tough to leave though, because I'd still then, every once in a while, come back and make a video. Do you know who Ragtag is? I do know who Ragtag is. His channel's hilarious. Even though me and him are supposed to be mortal enemies because he hates Hanzo players, I know who he is. Yeah, we have an interesting friendship. But yeah, I like his videos. He actually did a really funny one lately about chairs, which is hilarious. Who's your favorite Overwatch streamer? My favorite Overwatch streamer is probably Daniel Fenner, followed by Tim the Tatman. Shadowburn or Seagull? I like Seagull just because Seagull seems like such a genuine and nice guy. Like, it's hard to like put a word on Seagull's personality. I'm a huge Seagull fan. And a huge Shadowburn fan as well, like I said, but yeah, I really like Seagull. How many hours a day do you play? I usually play about 4 hours total a day. Really not that much compared to a lot of other people, or / a lot more than other people as well. But yeah, I really can't play video games for that long without getting a headache. Like after 3 hours, I'm probably done. It's like I can't go anymore. I just get kind of bored. Yeah, about 4 hours a day on average. Stop ignoring me, please. I'm not ignoring you, man. You see how many people are going through the chat? I'm sorry, because I'm really going for everything. Hi, I'm from Egypt. I'm a big fan. Yo, what's up? I think it'd be really cool to go to Egypt one day and see the pyramids. I don't know if that's cliche or not, but I've always thought that ancient Egyptian stuff was really cool. beautiful country. I really want to go visit it one day. Do you like Jack Paul? You mean Jake Paul? I don't really like the videos, but whenever I do watch them, and it'd be like once a week or something, whenever he's in the news for another thing, I watch Jake Paul with kind of just the curiosity of, okay, what do you do when you're like 20 with every, like, what, it's just, okay, I just like looking at his lifestyle and the decisions he makes. Like, what is going through your head when this is your life, you know? Isn't that interesting? It's like, that's not even a life that I aspire to have. I just want to see, like, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with being that young, having everybody know you, having that much money, some, like, it's stupid success. Like, and I just like seeing how he processes it, how he deals with problems. And it's interesting to see how he deals with things in his vlogs. He makes a lot of bad decisions, is what it comes down to. I feel like if I was in his position, it'd be completely different. Probably not as famous too, because I wouldn't be doing the things he's doing. I'm definitely more conservative in the fact that I just want to sit at home and play video games, you know? He doesn't. He wants to go out on red carpets and whatnot. That's not me. So, yeah. I could never have that life. I just couldn't take it. I was never made to be like famous. Anything like that. Can I just sit at home and play video games all day? You know, that's as famous as I would ever want to be. You know, I don't really want to like worry about leaving the house and getting recognized and crowded like every 2 seconds. Like Jake Paul, he can't go out onto the street without getting recognized and a mob following him, you know? It's like, wouldn't that kind of suck? I mean, I guess if you really like the money and the Twitter followers, I guess that's kind of what you want, but I want to be able to go to McDonald's and have a freaking McDouble, you know? That's just where my mind's at. What's your favorite band? My favorite band is definitely Nirvana. What do you think of Raksu? Really good Hanzo player. Always fun to watch on Twitch. Nathan, please talk some French. You think I know French? I only speak English. Do you know CarQ? Yeah, I have him on my Overwatch friends list. He's a really good player. Anna or Zen if you had to pick. I like playing Zenyatta more. I recently started having fun with Anna though. Best Bay in Overwatch. My best Bay, as someone who has played a lot of Pharah, I'd have to say my best Bay is going to be Mercy. Just because she sticks with me in midair, man. Damage boosts my rockets. Play as Nirvana. Is there any music playing? Oh no, the playlist stopped. I'll loop it again here. Well, we're going to end this here in a second as well. I can't play Nirvana though, because this video will go and stay on YouTube after I hit end a stream. And once I end the stream, it's going to save all the music as well. So if it picks up Nirvana, it's going to get demonetized. And I'm trying to do this as like my full-time thing, and it's not like a lot of money, so every little bit helps. So that's why I can't. And that's why it sucks. Like when some of my videos just get hit with the demonetization, it's like, all right, well, I didn't do anything wrong, but okay. And we also got, and I think I missed this one from a few minutes ago, Lay It dropped to $2. Does quick play MMR differ from comp MMR? I love your vids. I'm not sure. Everyone tells me that quick play MMR does have an effect, like when you're first making an account and you're getting to level 25 and doing your placements. Everyone says that quick play MMR does affect that competitive MMR, but I'm really not sure. I'm sure if you looked it up on Reddit, you could get a good answer, but I personally don't know. Stream Overwatch on YouTube. I've done it before, but I think I'm going to keep it to Twitch because I don't want to have all my eggs in one basket, you know? I kind of want to have my leg in the door at Twitch as well. And I want to get a Twitch partnership someday, which I'm still going for. I'm not a partner yet. I'm just an affiliate. Raksu versus Nateson. Raksu would take me out. Unless I had Scatter up and I had the high ground. Raksu, I have the high ground. Just like in the Star Wars scene. Then I could maybe kill him. Do you like Stylosa? I don't really watch his videos that much just because I'm always working on my stuff. But I don't dislike him. He has really high quality YouTube videos. And his personality seems like, do I like him? Yes, I like him. But I don't really watch him is just what I'm trying to say. I don't know the content of what he's talking about as much. JC saying, thank you, Nateson. Please don't ever get discouraged. But if you do, just remember your fan support and love. I love you so much. You're definitely not a nobody. Thank you so much, guys. You make me feel so loved when I stream here on YouTube. This is like so much support. Like, thank you so much, guys. Raxu or Calvin? I think I'm gonna go with Calvin. I watch Calvin more than I do Raxu. How high are you now with your main? My main account is 3960, 3970, and my solo queue only account is 4060. And yeah, those are my highest accounts. Tracer or Genji? I have more fun playing Tracer. Do you have a girlfriend to play with you while you play Overwatch? I do not. Alright guys, I think I'm going to answer like 10 more questions. We can do like rapid fire here, and then I'll go ahead and end out the stream. Can you stream more often on YouTube? I might. I'd have to find a reason, because I don't want to just play Overwatch on here, because I want it to be a high quality video instead. This is rare. Like what we're doing right now will be every once in a while. XQC or Raxu? Kefri or Carq? I'm studying electronic media in college. Aiming tips? Just practice every single day. War Owl made a great video on how it takes about 6 months to get your aim. That's how you should do it. Watch his video. Why are you so serious with Overwatch and your videos? I'm serious about trying to get other people watch my videos because they want to get better at the game, or they just want to listen about the topic of Overwatch. But I'm serious because I'm here to help other people, and I'm serious about helping people because they're serious on trying to get better. So that's why I'm serious, and I have fun. I take the game seriously because, you know, I want to win. I want to better myself as a player. So yeah. Do you have a certain time for streaming on Twitch? I usually start around 6 o'clock. If I do a stream on Twitch tonight, it'll be a little bit later, but I don't know if I am streaming on Twitch tonight. All right, I think I'm gonna do one more question here. I'll give you like 30 seconds to come up with one really good question. I'll pick the best question that I see that I think everyone would enjoy, whether it's funny, silly, serious, or what. I'll give you guys one more. All right, let's see here. Oh, there. Yep. There's our best question. Are you horny? Okay, I'd see most of these questions are things that have been asked before. Okay, so here's one. Here's the best question I see. Some guy said, does the meta matter at lower uncoordinated levels of play? So what he's asking basically is, do you have to play what the pros are playing in the low ranks? Like, do you have to play the meta, Genji, Tracer, Mercy? Do you know? And the real answer, no, not at all. In the lower ranks, whatever you consider to be a lower rank, and this pretty much is still, it works with every point of the competitive ladder. It doesn't matter what you play meta-wise. Just play whatever you're good at. I mean, your team could be Junkrat, Sombra, Hanzo, Torbjorn. If all of you are really good at those heroes individually, you're going to win your game. I mean, that's the best way to put it. Hopefully you'll get a healer and tank along with it, all that, but it does not matter in the lower ranks or even in the mid ranks up to like high master. I mean, it just doesn't matter. Even in GM, half my games are just weird crap. You do not at all need to follow the meta. Just play what you're good at. You will win games. If you're playing what you're good at, you will win games. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be the last one, because I see that this video is now over an hour, and this video will be up on YouTube. So if you want to hear some of the questions and answers from earlier in the video, you can go ahead and check this when it gets finished encoding on YouTube or whatever it has to do. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. As you can probably tell, I'm starting to lose my voice. This is probably the most amount of talking I've done in a while. Seriously guys, thank you so much. And I can't believe how many donations we got. We got so many people donating, and I completely forgot that you could donate on YouTube through the super chat thing. And thank you guys so much. I know that there's been over 100 people watching this entire time. Seriously guys, the fact you guys watch my videos means the world to me, because I come from making these things since 2011 with less than 30 viewers a video, with most of them just being my friends, to all of a sudden, you know, we get like over 10,000 a video now. So thank you for letting me do this full time, is what I'm trying to say. It's actually a dream come true. I hope you guys have a good rest of the afternoon or night, depending on what time zone you live in. And I hope you guys just take care. See ya.